So for the past 30 days, I took monk mode to an absolute extreme. I flew all the way across the world to Thailand, where I currently am, completely alone, and only allowed myself to do three things: work on my business, train Muay Thai, and learn. And it has been a very interesting and also productive and enlightening 30 days where I literally pushed monk mode to its limits. No leisurely activities, no friends, no family, no screen time, just working on my business, working on myself, training and learning. Now, throughout the past 30 days, I've been reflecting as I leave tomorrow, and I came away with two main lessons. Lessons that I will take with me throughout the rest of my life, and I know will have a substantial impact on my life going forward. Now, the first one is the importance of having trips like this, where you are in monk mode, but also the realization that I don't need to, or you don't need to, take it to such an extreme. Like, I've literally been in isolation for 30 days. I did not need to take it to such an extreme, and I probably could have gotten the same benefits. Like, if I'd had this month of just dedicated focus on my business and on myself, but still at home in the States, next to friends, next to family, I could have probably accomplished the same amount, but I still would have had those interactions with family, some leisurely activities. Like, you do not need a month of just absolute isolation. But I do think that having this month of pure isolation just working did develop me and my mind great lengths, much more than if I had remained in the US and just been around friends, family, and so on. So it is very important to have trips like this where you're going full in on working towards your goals, building that business, whatever it is. But you do not need to take it to such an extreme like I did, flying all the way across the world by yourself to see benefits. It's as simple as setting strict protocols for yourself. Like, I can't watch Netflix, I can't use Instagram, I am going to dedicate this amount of time to my business, I'm going to accomplish this, I'm going to read these books. It is as simple as setting definite protocols and things you need to do and things you are unable to do without taking it to an extreme. You can still see benefits regardless. But if you do want to take a trip like this, if you do want to also isolate yourself for 1 month and just work, then you can go ahead and do so, and you will see great benefits. Just know that it is not necessary. Now, lesson number 2 is that teams and systems are absolutely everything. Now, at the beginning of your business journey, you're going to have to be doing absolutely everything. You're going to have to be in every single role and learn every single part of the business. But as you start making money, as you start scaling, it's not only unproductive, but it's also unfulfilling. That takes your time away from you and doesn't allow you to live a more fulfilling life where you actually have the time and freedom and ability to live your life. Seeing friends when you want, seeing family when you want, taking trips. By having teams and systems, you can free up your time so you're only working on the most critical tasks, and you're not working on tasks that you quite frankly don't need to be working on. Like, before this trip, I had 2 employees. I'm coming out of it with 4 employees, and I'm in the process of onboarding 3 more. That is because I realize how important it is, since I'm making money now, to start removing myself from the business more, building teams, building systems, and just freeing up my time so I can focus on the more important things that will in turn lead to not just scaling much further, but also just living a more fulfilling life as I'm only working on the things that have the highest impact and that I actually enjoy. Like, there is no reason that before entering this trip, I should have been editing my own advertisements. That is a waste of time. I could have hired someone for so cheaply to take that completely off my plate. Now I did. Now I'm taking additional things off my plate. Once you reach a certain level, you have to start seeing how you can remove some of your tasks off your plate, give it to people that can take care of it for you, and also building systems. So every time someone new takes care of that task, or every time that task is completed by someone else, it's done properly and it's done in accordance with the system that you created and the guidelines that you provided. These systems will ensure that whatever needs to get done gets done properly and gets done nearly as if you did it, because you document how you go through the process, you document how it should look, and so on. The goal should not be to be filthy rich. The goal should be to be filthy rich and also have time to live your life. And having teams and having systems is what is going to enable you to do so. And yeah, that's literally been my focus for the past month within my business, is stepping back and instead building teams, building systems to when we do decide to scale our brands and launch more brands, we are able to do it 10, 100 times more efficiently and scale 10, 100 times further because of that infrastructure that we built. But anyways, those are just two key lessons that I've learned throughout my time here, working, living in absolute isolation, just working on my business, just fighting Muay Thai, and just learning. Hope you guys get something of value and can resonate with some of the stuff I said. And I'll see you guys later.